Hi, my name is Wilucco and welcome to today's Gamers Among Us Wednesday Watchlist. Our first title for today is called The Occupation. It's a game that's been developed by White Paper Games and published by Humble Bundle that is coming out on March 5th, 2019. The game is set in 1987 in England after a massive terrorist attack kills 23 people and causes the British government to enact a quote-unquote controversial act which threatens the civil liberties of the British population. You play as a journalist who is doing research on the act, and the player must decide whether to passively observe the act's passage or dig deeper to find condemning information about the act and become a whistleblower to fight against its passage. The game is unique because it's meant to be played in 4 hours of real time. There is no health bar or energy system. There's no way to die or be harmed or anything like that in the game, but if you do happen to do something that may or may not be illegal, there's no way for you to be killed or murdered or tortured or anything like that. Instead of life, you lose the most important thing in the game, which is time. The game will penalize you 15 minutes of game time, which means you have less time to gather knowledge and decide on what you want to do with it. Whatever you do, even if you choose to do nothing, the game will move on and will be completed in 4 hours, and almost all in-game actions can affect the outcome of the story. Our next upcoming title in today's watch list is Astroneer. Astroneer is an indie space exploration and crafting game developed by System Era Softworks. The reason it's on this week's watch list is because it's leaving early access today actually, and the 1.0 version of the game should be available for purchase, which means right now full release version of Astroneer can be purchased from Steam and on Xbox One. The whole point of the game is just to explore space and survive and craft all the amazing things that your mind can come up with. The game gives you 6 different planets to travel between and exploit, and the best part is they're all procedurally generated, so every time you play they'll be different. One of the most striking things about this game is its art style. It's bright, it's colorful, it's cartoonish, but it's also dark, so it gives you this feeling of whimsy and adventure, but the darkness of it also reminds you of the seriousness of the space environment that you're in. And the other incredible part of this game is that every object in the game is a real physical object that can be interacted with by the player. So no matter what you find in this game, you can smack it, burn it, harvest it, exploit it however may be appropriate. And using the various tools that the game provides you, you can basically terraform or craft your way to have a planet just how you like it. And you can even play with friends. The next title on our watch list is God Eater 3, the next installment in Bandai Namco's God Eater series. The game released in Japan on December 13th, 2018, but will be released worldwide on February 8th, this Friday, both on PC and on PlayStation 4. Bandai Namco decided to change developers for this series from Shift to Marvelous First Studio because they wanted a game that feels very different from the previous installments in the series. Despite this, the game returns with its 4-person cooperative combat and even includes missions that can include up to 8 players fighting massive monsters cooperatively with those same high-profile, big damage attacks on those high-profile, scary-looking enemies. Last on our list is a game called Trials Rising, coming out from the Kiev division of Ubisoft. Trials Rising is a multiplayer 2.5-dimension motocross obstacle course racing game, coming out on February 26, 2019, for PC, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. The players will be tasked with racing each other to see who can reach the end of the obstacle course first, and even includes obstacle courses set in various monuments around the world, including the Eiffel Tower and Mount Everest. What's unique about this game is that Ubisoft introduced a local multiplayer mode called Tandem Bike, which can be played with 2 riders controlling the same motorcycle. Each player is responsible for controlling part of the balance and power of the vehicle, so it's not split into one person gets power, one person gets balance. Each player on the tandem bike has to manage both parts, balance and power. And that concludes today's Gamers Among Us Wednesday watch list. Make sure to leave a comment and let us know what you thought of the video, of the games we reviewed, and whether or not you're hyped for any of them. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more content. This has been Wilucco hosting today's Gamers Among Us Wednesday watch list. Thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a great day.